Call from a neurosurgeon. Um, I had like, man, today was kind of weird. Like I got up, ran out to one doctor, make sure they got paperwork that they needed to send to my lawyers, and then uh, picked up a few groceries, had several phone calls and messages with lawyers and doctors and stuff like that. But anyways, by the time I was finished putting away groceries today, I don't know what happened. I was feeling lightheaded, so I kicked back for a second. And I ended up falling asleep, and then several hours went by. I ended up getting another phone call from the doctors scheduling some upcoming trips and imaging, that sort of thing. And I have, so there's my primary care physician, the what they call primary care doctor. They've got the paperwork they're in, and then insofar as the Oklahoma Department of Pain Management, their department, was it the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse? They've got the PDFs, their department. Oh, I also sent it to the neurosurgeon. This past neurosurgeon. They act like they couldn't help with what they're already helping with. Whenever I said something about the diagnosis and all that, for my lawyers to document. And so I just sent them the PDFs because evidently I wasn't explaining myself real well. But I wanted them to see that, like my lawyers and the Social Security Administration, they already have your documents that explains where my spinal cord is being crushed in 2 places. And they're already aware that, based on your estimation, that, one is going to leave me paralyzed. So we're just preparing for colostomy sacks and feed tubes, whereas the other one's going to be quick and painless because it sets up shop for my heart and lungs to function. So they're aware of that, and it was your images and then your suggestion for more images by other specialists in your field. So anyways, hopefully they get the PDFs and they see what I'm talking about, and they're not well, we can't help with that. Of course you can. You can. So anyways, just trying to, I guess, expedite this. I've known a couple of people who have had doctors that help them. And one lady was like, yeah, a couple of weeks I was getting the help that I was trying to get, and I just can't imagine, some people not having, like as far as like me having what I have as far as, transportation and home, all the basic means, the basic essentials. I can't imagine what it's like for folks that have to spend months and years trying to get help without those things. And it explains why there are some people that are homeless. Because when there is some kind of a disability that comes up and it's legitimate, can be verified by doctors and lawyers and everything else, and then, there's no way they can even finish the process based on the fact that, they've lost everything. That's got to be frustrating. I kind of consider myself being frustrated at times, but I kind of look at those situations and I'm like, not really. not like they are. But today has been a very, very, very slow day as far as getting things done, and emails, phone calls, text messaging. Been some success in there. Been a lot of communication. But I'm telling you what, man, like trying to push that buggy around in that grocery store today and just get some of the things that I need. Not even all the things that I need, just trying to get some of it a little at a time. Golly, I was trying to push that cart back out to the handicap space where my vehicle was, and I had to stop a couple times, man. Like it was kind of a challenge to breathe, but I guess my left leg just was like, no, I'm just not gonna go. So just catch your breath, and then when you catch your breath, try again. Oh man, kind of embarrassing, but I don't know if a person ever gets used to this kind of stuff. I think it would be helpful though, if I had a vehicle that had one of those little stations on the back for one of those scooter things. Be a little easier to get around. Of course, going shopping, it's only got so much space in a basket, so there'll be a bunch of trips. I could just contact Aetna has a thing set up for me where I can have people take me to the grocery store, and I've had to talk to them a couple times, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I got a chance also on the way to the doctor's office today. Made a couple of videos. One of the videos I was on there with DeAndre Burnett. Been having some issues with my YouTube, and so I just wanted to see if we were gonna be able to make a connection. It looks like we can. Sometimes it gives me the option, and then sometimes it won't give me the option. So I don't know, man. It's pain in the butt. Guys tell me that I have a an operator. I need an operator, someone that can operate it. And then one of the other guys was trying to make it sound like he's saying it was a flesh-related thing. I don't know. He was just giving me a hard time, but anyways, it just wasn't an option. Trying to comment on his channel, I couldn't comment on it. I screenshot it, boy, would pop up. But I've been telling DeAndre, sometimes it'll give me the option to pull up, to have somebody on, to jump in on the live, but then sometimes it won't. So I'm not real computer savvy, not real, I have a computer telephone savvy. That might be what it is. I might just have to have a device that actually supports all of the things that are necessary, but my phone will only do so much. But we're gonna figure out how to make it work. Trying to get a time to communicate. On a live DeAndre. I think I'm gonna go for Saturday. If all goes well. Before then, I do plan on doing another 1689. I think we're in section 8. Sounds right. Go through another one of those. This one section 8. I want to do that tomorrow. Today I had too much going on, but I think we can accomplish it tomorrow. Hopefully, shouldn't be an issue. Fixing to give somebody a jump start their cars. I don't know if it's a battery issue, an alternator issue, what it is, but they're needing a jump start. So we're going to try to do that. Hopefully it didn't take all day. Oh, man.